Hello and welcome to another daily Forex market review. My name is Schimming, and this review is for Monday, February 11th. As we begin this session, I want to again start with my Advanced Currency Strength Index. I want to point out the obvious, or what I would consider the most obvious situation in one of the currency pairs that we have been following through this series. You can see displayed here in red that the euro throughout from the open on Sunday through the Monday trading time has maintained the greatest amount of strength of all the 8 major currencies in the field. To the downside, here in blue and in pink, you'll see both the pound and the yen have had the most negative trend on the day. Most of the other currencies are concentrated in the inside, although you do notice that the dollar and the Swiss in green and white respectively have had strength throughout the day, but nowhere near as much as the euro itself. So right now the most attractive pair, and one that we've been following together, is the euro yen. And you know that I was calling for the euro yen, or expecting the euro yen, to make some type of pullback based on the technicals, which it did complete. And this is looking again at the same view we've had over the last several sessions of the euro yen going back till late September and looking forward with the trend line. And I want to highlight the area up in the red circle here in the top right hand corner. We'll blow that up in just a moment, but look at the overall progression, and you can see the uptrend line was broken, and it is now trading right at that trend line range. So we're at a junction for the pair, but you can see how the consolidation or the transitional aspect has happened here at the top end of the range. The high trade was 127.70, or depending on your broker spread, somewhere in the 127.70 range, and then the pullback that we've experienced. So I have 124 mark, but just below that. The pair did break below that. Its lowest trade was 123.42. And if you look at those 3 dips, let's go ahead and zoom that in. If we look at those 3 dips, 123.67 here, 123.42 here, and a low of 123.48, at least from our institutional trading spreads. That has been the low bid at that junction. So it did break the critical support levels. It came through after setting the 1, 2, 3 top and showing some divergence. It did break down, traded below the 126. I've got 126 marked here and have the 127.70 at the top line, the 126 range here at the support line, which it broke. This was a shorting opportunity as it came to the 120. Now I don't have 124 marked, even though there's support there, but I want to show you this 124.50 and then the 123.50 and kind of band in that what is about a 430 pip retracement that this pair put on, which is a decent pullback in the run. Now if it decides to go down from there, there's still some further downside potential and a lot of opportunity. However, the yen has been overwhelmingly weak, and we've seen a lot of strength out of the euro as of late. So I don't think traders are really willing to let this thing go too far, and pullbacks are obviously met with some buying. The other thing you should notice, as it's setting these lows and does the retracement and breaks these key support levels, I've cut it off. I've just put an angled trend line from the first low into this lowest low range here, and then I want you to notice the divergence between that and the oscillator, what I call a qualifier. So we do see a 430 something odd pip pullback. We do have that met and break some serious support levels. It doesn't. It finds some buyers down here in the let's just round it in and say 123.50 range, and down there when the buyers are re-entering the pair. We also are met with some divergence, which is a strong indication that the down move, at least for now, is over. Now through the day today, we've seen this pair spring forward very attractively, and so not only did it make a more than strong move back up to the mid 125 range right here, 125.38 or 40 range right here, but then it pulled back to that key 124.50 range again and found buyers, and moved back higher, and we're back over 126. And as I said in earlier sessions, we needed to see a pullback. A pullback was healthy. However, if it could get over 124, get over 125, and even more importantly, trade back over 126, now we've got to get our long hats back on. We got the pullback that we wanted. We've taken advantage of this. I played short and long trades on the euro yen today with success. And so when we're transitioning, the trend, as I always say, the trend's your friend until it bends. But when we're transitioning, you've got both up and down movement. You've got a collision of buyers and sellers. It does become a little trickier, so it's easy to either reduce your trade size and or reduce your trade expectations, but don't walk away from the pair. The euro yen over the last 5 trading days, looking at last week, the average daily trading range for the euro yen was 250 pips a day. It is the only pair that we've seen in a year trading with that type of average daily trading range. So with it trading at key support and resistance levels, with it making very identifiable entry opportunities, with the average daily trading range, the volume and volatility, this, in my opinion, is the most attractive pair to trade at this current time. Now you can go look at the chart on the euro dollar. The pound dollar was in play today. Remember, we looked at the dollar was moving up, the pound was moving down overall in the day. We want divergence. We want to see two currencies that are moving in opposite directions to trade a pair. So pound Swiss, pound dollar, the dollar and the euro yen were the 3 best pairs on the day. You can see a nice technical pattern out of euro dollar. The problem is the dollar has not been moving anywhere near the way the yen pairs have been moving. So even though it's setting up technically, the trading range is less than half of what we're seeing out of the yen pairs. Your top trading range, average daily trading range pairs are the euro yen, the pound yen, and the Swiss yen in that order. And so far in 2013, it has been the year of the yen, and the yen pairs are providing by far our best trading opportunities. And as we look at this going forward, now that we're over the 126, it definitely sets a new opportunity. Maybe moved a little bit too much, a little too fast. You can see that we're greatly oversold here looking at the TFXD. So a small pullback is in order, not looking for it to maybe go back down to these lows necessarily, but if nothing else, maybe testing off the 126 range, consolidating, and giving a new opportunity to move to the upside. If you want more information, if you'd like to have the opportunity to trade with me and learn some of these techniques, work with us on the trade floor on a daily basis, and improve your behavior, then send us an email and give us the opportunity to invite you in and to spend some time with us, both in our live trade sessions and training classes. Send me an email at DerekSchimming@gmail.com. That's my personal email account. One of my staff members will answer that and forward it on to me so that I can review your comments and your questions, and we'll give you an opportunity to come in and spend some time with us, some quality time, so you can get a feeling of what we do and benefit from the unique way that we approach the market in a very consistent and proven approach. Simplistic in its nature. We don't look at too many technical studies. The only thing that doesn't lag is the price, and I'm the one who introduced pure pricing and range bar technology to the Forex industry. I'm the foremost expert in the world in the field of trading with pure price technology, and I want to share those abilities and that information with you. So send me an email, DerekSchimming@gmail.com, and we look forward to seeing you on our floor. You guys, I hope you find these videos very informational and beneficial, and I look forward to trading with you. You guys have a great day trading, and we'll see you tomorrow.